Viewer discretion is advised. Explicit content and all that.
We will be smoked while we talking. You heard?
Foul language. I say nigga a lot too.
Gang shit.
So brace yourselves. Y'all know what it is, but for the newcomers, because we gonna expand. This shit getting bigger. This real shit. You know, we sitting here talking about loyalty and keeping it 100 now, and how niggas need to stay true to their fandom, loyal to the soil, not switching up. My boy right here, he been a Chief fan since day one.
Day fucking one, nigga.
I remember when we was kids, elementary school. Me, him, and his brother, we all sat in the room, and we just, who you like, and we just from there just set our squads, man, and still to this day.
Chief
I don't know how a Compton nigga like the Chiefs. I just
Chief
don't
fan.
get it.
Lifer. Forever. You feel me? And it just, I don't know, it just stuck with me, man. I'm just here. I'm a Suns fan. Niggas be like, how you from Compton, nigga? You a Suns fan. Like
But I gotta vouch for it, man. I was there. We was kids. For the longest, I've been on his head about this shit. The Suns and the Chiefs been trash for years.
Nigga always called this nigga right here, no lie. He was just like my sports nemesis. You know how it's like some people just get in your head about certain shit? I used to feel like sometimes I go home and I'd be like, every time this nigga damn near bet against one of my squads, something fuck up happened. It was like a long streak. I remember the Suns Spurs shit and used to always bet right on the Spurs. They gonna beat y'all again, man. It's just not y'all time.
But see, look, that's the thing about this fan shit and this gambling shit. You got to take your heart out of it. And I just knew with that Spurs shit, there's no answer for Tim Duncan. No matter how good Amari Stoudemire, Steve Nash, Sean Marion, Joe Johnson, Barbosa, y'all had a squad. Mm-hmm. But back then, it was really about the half court, slow it down.
And Biggs with post moves, nigga.
And y'all had no answer for Timmy. So I just knew. Y'all got Kirk Thomas one year. Shaq
came in.
You know, you just kept trying. And no, Timmy wasn't playing that shit. So to me, it was a sucker bet. You know, I just knew.
And then in 1 year that we did whoop their ass and swept them, you backed out. Remember that shit? I was mad as a motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, bet it this year. Bet the motherfucking series. You was like, nah.
Hey, what I just say, take your heart out of it. I already knew. You see the demise.
All the Chiefs playoff losses. This is what y'all do. Lost first game, playoffs, lost.
Let's talk about it.
The Colts didn't punt. I remember everything vividly this nigga used to say. Just talking shit about the franchise.
What I say about y'all? I say y'all the Memphis Grizzlies of the NFL. All these 13-3, 12-4. But I knew when it come to the playoffs, y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped. Y'all one and done.
That year we lost to the Colts, so they came back on us. Remember? What was that? 38-10.
I remember that. I said I had to
that was
post
one
on
of
my
the
Facebook.
most. That was one of the most heartbreaking playoff losses I've been through as a Chiefs fan. That
Suicide watch. That's when I started that. I said I had the homies, hey, check on him. He might go jump off a freeway or something. Suicide watch, like
that loss, the Titan loss. The Broncos lost when I was a kid, and I seen Andre Rison damn near didn't get out of bounds or some shit like that, and we lost 10-7 to the Broncos, and I was like, that was the year we could have won the Super Bowl. We had a hell of a defense, Derek Thomas and them, and we choked the Shannon Sharp and them. And did I say the Titans lost?
The Titans lost, yeah.
The Marcus Mariota tip it back to itself, pass, touchdown, and we lost when Kelsey got knocked out and had a concussion. I remember all of that shit vividly. So now that I had these days, now and I had Pat here, I have Mahomes here, I have Kelsey.
Niggas can't question your loyalty.
I play with in Madden. I play with the Chiefs, and I don't care how you feel about it, nigga. I want you to say it's a cheat. I want to feel that. You feel me? I want to feel what that feel like to hear that. Like, oh yeah, it's a cheat to play with the Chiefs. Cause I've been through the struggle. I know what it feel like to hurt.
Let me ask you something, man, cause I mean, you know, I want to be an analyst, so you got to be strong. You know, certain shit you may not want to talk about, and this is a subject I really don't like to talk about, man, because it hurts. How did it feel, man, to win that Super Bowl after all these years? Like, nigga. I always said, like, that year when we played Baltimore with Kaepernick, I had bought me a bottle of champagne, and I said, man, I'm going to pop this motherfucker like I'm on the squad if we beat Baltimore. I'm going to shake this shit. I'm going to let it go all over the walls, nigga. I'm going to be screaming. I'm going to act like I'm in the locker room. Like,
man, act like you was there, like you wanted to, like, nigga. You seen how I reacted? It was like, nigga, like, okay, to be a sports fan, to be a kid growing up and just loving sports, to really, like, love sports and know this shit, and just think about being a fan. Like, my homie Down Wine used to always be like, nigga, you a fan of failure. Because it was like, my sons ain't never won. I ain't never seen the Suns win the championship.
And let's
50 years, the Chiefs never won a championship. So it's like, be a diehard fan of something, and you never see. And for the Chiefs, I never seen them go to the Super Bowl. The shit just be like, nigga, what's this feeling like? And you was there. So it's like, nigga, I jumped up. I took my jersey off and I just went crazy, screaming. Like, I couldn't believe it. I damn near had to hold tears back. Like, real shit, though. Like,
I didn't give a fuck about none of that. I was thinking about that bread. I said, I got to get this nigga $5, man.
500.
These niggas done lost my fucking money. Because I already had it planned out. I said, we finna go get a steak on you. We finna go get a bottle.
This nigga told me before the game, he said, yeah, you about to eat chili dogs tonight. I said, damn, we ain't even eat chili cheese dogs. He said, nigga, you eat chili dogs tonight.
Chili dogs tonight, nigga. Because I got to get paid,
you gonna be hurt. He said, you ain't gonna even want to eat your soul. And he felt that pain.
I said, if the rent gonna be late, it's gonna be late. I need that bread. Hey, and when we lost, I cashed out. You know, I had to pay.
He cashed out, put a hat on.
You know,
$5 in his hand.
I had my Eric Reed jersey on. Loyal.
It was more about the win, though. It wasn't even about the bread. It was like, we took their soul. Yeah. All them years of him talking shit, all them years of him running his mouth about my franchises.
But not even that, though.
Our first on him.
Yeah, that's huge. But even like, niggas got to really understand our relationship. We would talk about football every week. So leading up to this, where you would doubt my squad and say we wasn't real.
Yeah,
I was like 13-3 that year. We beat all the good squads. I remember. We beat the Saints. We dropped 40 on them. Yeah. He said Jimmy G ain't never been in a shootout, and he went to New Orleans and did it. Then we beat Green Bay. We beat all the good squads leading up to the playoffs. We beat Minnesota, and he just didn't respect our squad. So it was a huge game for me, you know, and it went the way I wanted. It did. It's just, man.
Y'all underestimated the Warrior.
Fuck this topic, man. Look.
But on that topic, though, Super Bowl week. So, you know, you being an analyst, you know, looking back, seeing how it was. You was here last year. Yeah. But now this time you ain't got to be a fan. But we still in it. I'm still a fan. So, you know who my heart is. I'm right with my Chiefs. The Bucks, I'm not going to lie. Remember I told you at the beginning of the year, I said, man, you can't doubt Tom, right?
Yeah.
Tom might get them there, man. And he got them there. I can't believe it.
I can't either. I'm not surprised. Let me just say that. I can't believe he got them there because I kind of, you know, I doubted them. I didn't think they was going to beat New Orleans, really. Mm-hmm. And even though I chose them against Green Bay, I still had doubts. Because I said, man, I didn't doubt Tom, but I just thought that warm weather city.
Aaron was going to tear him up.
And that team, Tampa Bay, I didn't think his supporting cast was going to be ready for that.
Playing the cold weather.
Yeah. Mike Evans and all them. But they showed up. So, hey, you can't never underestimate the heart of a champion. He going to figure it out.
He do.
But he don't play defense. Mm-hmm. And that boy Pat and that supporting cast, it's like no other, man. Like,
but see, that's where I'm gonna tell him, like, see, I'm a Chiefs fan and I think we're gonna win, but it's like there's little doubts that go through my head. It's like we without Eric Fisher, our left tackle. Mitchell Short's been out since week 6. He's damn near the best right tackle in football when he's healthy. Our left guard just went out, so we got 3 offensive linemen out for the Super Bowl, and Pierre-Paul and Barrett, they hot right now. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be screaming off the edges with confidence.
And football fans, y'all know the only way to beat Pat and the Chiefs is you got to get that pressure fast.
With 4.
4. And you got to get to him. You got to disrupt everything. You can't let him get comfortable. You can't let him get set. You got to get to him quick. So, with the Chiefs missing all these linemen, Fisher, number 1 pick, on that edge, it's going to be a big deal, man. You know, can Sue and them get in there fast enough?
Got to play the Alex Smith game, man, for the Chiefs. I already know Andy Reid got a game plan ready. More jet sweeps, more screens.
Yes,
short
sir.
passes to Tyreek and Kelsey underneath. Let them run after the catch. Slow drives and demoralize them.
And I feel that's what the Bucks need to do on the other end of the ball. You can't have a shootout with the Chiefs. You got to have these nice, long 14, 15 play drives, 7, 8, 9 minutes, and you got to kill the clock. You got to tire out their defense, and you got to capitalize on touchdowns. Yeah. No field goals. You got to get these touchdowns, man. This is not the team to play with. Trust me. I know. We was up 20-10. 5 minutes to go, man.
And I don't want my Chiefs to get complacent. I don't want it to be them type of games where it's 24-20 late in the fourth and time got the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I love my defense. I'm confident in them, but there's just something about him late in games, you know what I'm saying, with to go ahead and I don't want to be in that position. We got to jump on them early and make them fight back.
And that's the ideal situation. Down 2. 2 minutes to go.
Time with
the ball. You can take Mahomes out of it, and it's just all time. Especially when it's a field goal. Yeah. That's a guaranteed win. You know, so this game is hard to choose, man. Like, taking my haterism out of it, I'm going to be 100. I want y'all to lose. You know, but I can see it, man. I can see it being like Seattle and Denver when they beat them niggas 40-7.
That's what I'm saying.
I can see y'all doing Tampa Bay like that. But at the same time, I can see it being how like Nick Foles and the Patriots. I mean, Nick Foles and the Eagles went against Tom and the Patriots. It was a shootout, and Tom went down and ended that shit. I can see that. So it's hard to go with, man.
Is this okay? Before you pick or give your pickers, just say I know you, but is this the biggest Super Bowl ever? Is this the biggest Super Bowl matchup ever?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Nah?
I wouldn't say that. Nah.
2 biggest quarterbacks in the Super Bowl ever.
I mean, right now, you can say that. You know, we know what Tom is, his resume, his legacy. Mahomes, his resume looking real good so far. We don't know how the future may look, but, you know, it's looking real good. But I don't like to jump ahead and say shit like that.
On the fly questions, then let me give you some shit. If Patrick Mahomes win the Super Bowl, is he ahead of Aaron Rodgers in career?
I think so.
Okay. If Patrick Mahomes win the Super Bowl, is he ahead of John Elway in career?
It's a talk. It's a debate. It's a debate.
But go a step further. If Patrick Mahomes win the Super Bowl, is he better than Peyton Manning in his career?
Not quite.
Not there yet.
Nah, he's still got a ways to go because Peyton got the career numbers, you know. And at the same time, it's a spark for Pat, but he can fall off. You know how football is. Football is not like basketball where
Aaron Rodgers ain't been back with 10, 12 years.
Exactly, and go off like that. Like, you fall off eventually, you know, based on the salary cap.
Injuries.
Most NFL teams can't keep everybody, but who knows, man? Y'all looking strong, man. Y'all looking...
Yeah, I think we can keep it together, man.
Sky's the limit, man.
Couple more niggas to pay. Tyron and Tyreek probably coming up in a couple years.
Because y'all division still trash to me.
Yeah.
The Broncos not doing shit.
They got to find a quarterback.
The Raiders not doing shit.
They don't know about Derek Carr and their defense ain't shit.
And don't tell me. Oh, the Chargers. We don't know. I don't like the coach.
And Justin Herbert got a show again. He looked good in his rookie year.
Well, at the same time, they got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Everybody get hurt. Derwin James, what's the deal? And then you gonna want to get paid, huh, Derwin James? You want to get big bread, huh? You want to get chipped off, but yet you can't even give me a full year. You half a season. You ain't even half a season.
Mini camp, training camp.
You training camp, nigga. We know what you capable of, but man.
Yeah, they need him on that field.
They need him on that field, man. Hold off on that money, man. Nah, what type of nigga am I to say that? If you can get maxed out, fuck him. Go get it.
Get paid.
If it was me, nah, I wouldn't do it.
So, as I hit this blood Super Bowl prediction, bruh.
We know what it is with you.
Yeah, we already know. That's why I'm just asking you. I got us 38-27. I think we control the whole game. We dominate offensively, and then they make a little spark.
From the start, which I can go 14-0, something like that.
Yeah, if we don't do no fuckery with the fumbles and all that type of weird shit, we normally seem like we always go 3 and out our first possession to figure things out. But
let me ask you a question.
I think we come out like 14-6, 14-3.
Here, look at me, faded. Bucks, first possession, 3 and out, or do they kind of drive down? Do we get a first down, or do we go 3 and out? First possession,
3 and out.
3 and out.
3 and out. If we win the coin toss, we always kick the ball off. So that's the little small things, the little.
So
things
if they
like
get the ball first, they're going 3 and out.
They're going 3 and out.
You getting the ball back? Y'all scoring.
We scoring our first possession.
7.
We're gonna set the fucking tone. We gonna set the tone. Yeah.
Okay, so if y'all get the ball first, what you see?
We get the ball first. We go 3 and out. I think so too.
Kick at the time.
What they do? They get a couple first downs, and then they punt.
Yeah. Okay, y'all hear it first, man. You talking to a nigga who watch every Chief game.
Everywhere.
For years. Mm-hmm. Every game. He know his squad, man. He know his GMs. He know everything about the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. I put my money up with this man against a lot of you niggas out there who so-called are the experts.
Real shit.
Nah, man. Anybody can be an expert. It's about watching the games and understanding what you see. Mm-hmm. You know, don't just knock a nigga because he didn't go to college or all that bullshit, man.
Fuck all of that.
Sometimes it's just circumstance. Niggas grow up in some shit out here, man.
Shit.
It's about survival with us, my nigga. So a lot of times we don't get to go to college.
Real shit.
I got to make it out in these streets first.
You got to get a job. You got to help pay rent, bro.
Man. But niggas still got the knowledge, man. Real shit. And with this segue.
Shit. Know this shit.
We finna lead to the NBA, man. That's what it's really about.
Let's get to it then,
and
nigga.
I think, this time I want to do something that most podcast shows really don't do. Mm-hmm.